Welcome to another episode of the Cheap Champ Podcast, where we talk about life and money in context and 100% mobile. As you see, new location, new guests, better knowledge. And today's guest is actually a family member of mine. Would you care to introduce yourself?
My name's Nyesha.
Nyesha?
Mhm.
And tell the people, Nyesha, what do you do? What brings you to the podcast? Well, why did I bring you to the podcast today?
Well, he brought me to the podcast today to share some information. I own a beauty line where I actually have vending machines and I place eyelashes in the vending machine.
Nice, because beauty is important because there's a lot of uglies out there, and you seen the videos where the girl just put the makeup on and the eyelash. She went from ugly to amazing.
Yes.
But let me tell you something, she's gonna go back to ugly later that night. So be careful. Make sure you like the person from the inside. You can't change your insides, but the outside you can flip that all over. But she helps people flip over the outside, and like you said, you have a vending machine company. But before all that started, what got you into the beauty business? What made you want to get into that space? Because it's competitive.
Yes, it is. I like to get my hair done. That was a big thing.
Me too. I just got mine done.
I started off selling hair about 2 years ago. I had a hairline, and that went pretty well. But I wanted to expand my beauty line, so I came up with the idea of creating NyLiBeautyco, all things beauty, so I can kind of add different variations of beauty in one space.
Okay. So do you find so you start off with just the website, then you move on to the vending machine.
Yes.
How is that? How do you get your merchandise? Because is it like I know I'm pretty sure stuff comes from all over the place as far as hair and shipping. So how does that work with partnering with vendors and getting the product to you before you can get it to your customers?
So when I was going through my trials and tribulations when I started, I went on this webpage, Alibaba. A lot of people may be familiar with it. I searched multiple vendors. I tried out their products. Ones that I liked, some I didn't like, some I didn't like the curl on the lash, But I came across this very good vendor who was great and was able to ship to me maybe in like 3 days if I needed something versus 2 weeks. And even though she's so far away. And with her, that worked very well because if I were to sell out, she was able to get it to me quickly.
Did she charge you a premium for that shipping cost? Because from 2 weeks to 3 days sounds like that's a huge difference in cost.
Yes, there is a fee in cost, but it's actually really low. So that's a good thing. Like to expedite any shipping, it only cost me $23. So it was very good. Yeah.
Now with that $23, did you put that back into the product cost? Like, well, okay, well, I'm not going to pay for this. So, did you raise the price of your products or did you just bite the bullet until you sold more? Because some people, they'll raise their costs immediately versus some people will wait till the volume increases and then they'll just cover it that way.
I didn't raise my selling costs on my vending, but I did raise it on my website. So that makes up for it because I have to ship those packages when you order on my website. So that's kind of how I make that little bit of money back from getting expedited.
Is shipping a big cost of your business? I'm pretty sure each individual package costs shipping. You have people all over the place. So how does shipping play into the cost of what you sell?
It plays in the cost a lot because you have to order so much product. So shipping does play a big part. You need the product, so you have to pay the shipping costs.
So you got to buy in bulk. You can't just buy, I just need 15. Let's see what 15 going to do. So you got to order the whole 200 and then just figure it out from there.
Yes.
So you're already committed based off of volume.
Yes.
Because in my business, look, I do all that. Look, I got the service paid. I pay my monthly bills. Either you come or you don't. So I'm not on the hook for volume.
Right.
So I can understand that means that really lights a fire under you to get things sold.
Yes.
Do you have to spend a lot of money on marketing? Because I know I get tagged by a lot of these hair places and stuff like that, and these hair salons and whatnot. But they don't pay for marketing,
right?
But I see other people who do. So do you pay for marketing?
I do. Marketing is very big. With having a vending machine, it kind of markets itself, but you also want people to know it's there that maybe don't go to the mall because malls nowadays are really not a priority. Everyone's ordering online.
Well, I mean, the website. How do you market the website? Because everybody has a website.
Yeah.
How do you make yours stand out? Because I can get hair here, here, and here.
So I use like Google marketing, where I use different word dynamics to kind of get my website at the top of your search. If you search hair online, I'll probably be the first one to come up.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And you have to did you have to really get good with your Google Analytics to figure that out?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Did you
Yes,
do all that? Did you pay somebody to help you
I
do
pay
that?
somebody for sure.
Oh, okay. So you're all right. So you're already in the game. So sometimes you got to pay people to help you do different things
Yes.
and figure stuff out.
Hmm.
Nice. So with the vending machine, what made you decide I want to go from website to vending machine? Because that's digital
Yeah.
to physical space. Now
Yeah.
you don't have a building, but you do have a physical object in another person's space.
Yes. So I got into vending machines because during the pandemic, everything closed down, and which made things less accessible. But with a vending machine, you don't have to wait for shipping, and you can get it right then.
Mm.
So, and you don't have to wait for anyone to give it to you. You just swipe your card on your own and do it yourself. So for me, the vending machine just seemed more accessible to the people. So, which made it a good opportunity to have.
And far as picking a space for your vending machine, before that, how do you find a vending machine? How do you find because vending machines sell food, vending I mean you're selling
Yeah.
eyelashes.
Hmm.
How do you find a vending machine to sell that particular product? Because
Yeah.
Skittles and eyelashes don't fall the same.
Right. I had to do a lot of searching for the vending machine. I talked to a lot of vendors. Some people can customize vending machines, some can't. US costs more to customize a vending machine than outside of the country.
For sure.
Yeah, so that was a big thing too. But I was able to come across a good vending machine, vending company that specializes in custom vending machines. So they kind of understood what I was trying to, come up with, and they worked with that before. So it made it a little easier. It made it a lot easier, really, with them helping me plan and design it how I like and everything.
So you had the vending machine built from scratch.
Yes.
It wasn't so dang. So that's already another investment you got to make.
Yes.
So it's not like, oh, I'm just going to rent a vending machine from you, put my stuff in it, don't work out, I give it back.
Yeah.
I got to buy it. I'm investing in it. So this thing has to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how do you pick where you're going to put your vending machine? How do you, because there's malls everywhere and some malls are better than the other.
Right. So that was actually really hard. I called like 25 miles from here to down south, from Jacksonville to down south. And a lot of people don't want it. A lot of people don't have the space, and it's becoming a popular thing now. A lot of places already had eyelash vending machines.
Mm.
So, for me, I was trying to get in a very popular mall. Simon Mall is a popular mall here in Florida, and they have about 20 malls here. So I contacted every Simon Mall that I knew, because those malls are like really popping, and I was able to get access to a mall like that.
Okay. Do you speak to a mall manager?
You do? A marketing manager.
A marketing manager.
Yes, marketing managers will help you get the space and the contract.
Oh, okay. So you have to sign a contract as well.
You do.
And how does the contract look like? Do you have to pay like upfront costs, rental fees, or?
For me, I had to pay first and last month's rent. I also had to get insurance for my machine, listed with the mall's name on it. I also, if I make a certain amount of funds, I also have to pay the mall out with money that I make.
So rent plus funds.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yes.
How's that? I mean, and what percentage is that? Like, is it like a 60-40 deal or?
No, it's actually 15% I have to pay them if I make over a certain amount.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's just, but that's not a bad thing because it's just passive income. So you're just sitting there and the money's just rolling in. I
Right.
pay 50%.
Right.
It's not like you're sitting there physically giving up your time.
Exactly.
So I guess that's not a bad deal. But some
Mhm.
people say, oh, I'm not giving you 50% of sales. However, if you meet a certain percentage of sales, I mean, I guess that's not bad.
Yeah.
Because if I reach 100,000 and I get 50% of that, well, I'd rather give you 50% of 100,000 than zero of 3,000.
Right.
So yeah, that makes
Mhm.
sense. And how do you, as far as like checking on the machine, where's your machine? Is your machine located somewhere close to you, or is it somewhere not close?
Yeah. So my machine is located in Tyrone Square Mall. That is in St. Petersburg, near Tampa area. I live in Jacksonville, so it is a 3-hour commute for me to check the machine. My goal is to check it every weekend, because that's when I have the most time to go out there and do it. So that's another big thing. It being so far away, if something were to happen, I would have to figure out how to get down there to get it fixed.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. And every weekend, so you have to go down there and check maintenance on and make sure it's working.
Mhm.
That's all your responsibility.
Yep.
Do they have companies that do that for you?
They do. So they're a cashless card reader company. they are the ones that control my card reader. So whenever you go swipe your card, it goes through them. They have a company that helps you maintenance your machine.
Okay.
So if it were to break down or anything like that, you would call them. They would have someone come out and fix it for you.
Okay.
Hmm.
And does your machine just sell one particular product, or does it sell variations of different products?
It just sells one particular product, which is lashes, and I have over 25 styles
Hmm.
in the machine.
Do you sell the same lashes online, or just specifically in the vending machine?
I do sell the same lashes online, so you can catch it at the vending machine and on my website.
Nice. And for somebody who would, let's say, trying to get in the vending machine business, what would they start? Like, how would you figure out? Because what if you, like me, I can't sell T-shirts in a vending machine.
Actually,
So,
you can.
oh, you can.
I have an ebook coming out that lets you know like what all you can sell and who does what.
Okay.
So there's a girl out here that I know. She sells clothing out of her vending machine and she places it in the mall. And the same clothing that she sells in her vending machine, she puts it on her website as well.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I live in California and the marijuana business is big out there. So I was thinking about edibles in a machine or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure there's a hell of a lot more regulation when you're selling some type of drug out of there.
Yes, for sure.
But I mean, but like you said, it's convenience.
It is.
People want convenience, and a vending machine is there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what other places have vending machines? Like I know you're in a mall because of your particular item that you sell.
Mm-hmm.
What other some of the other places that people can put a vending machine? Like I know you can't. What about a school? How do you
Right.
get in one in a school?
No, that's really good because I didn't want to stay stagnant to malls because that's the popular thing right now and people are placing them in malls. My next vending machine, I wanted to go into a college
Right.
because that's like the perfect place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, schools, like barbershops, those are be getting popular with vending machines as well.
And so, with a particular vending machine, let's say somebody didn't have a vending machine,
Mm-hmm.
would let's say, well, hey, let me pay my vending machine here, and I'll pay you the rent.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do something at the cost. So
Yep.
that person's out making money on an empty space,
Mm-hmm.
and you probably can get some cheap rent
Yeah.
because they don't have anything. Look, man, I'm giving you extra $200 a month.
Yes.
Whether I sell anything or not, you still get paid.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, I can imagine that you can talk somebody into putting that in their space that doesn't have one.
Yes.
So I can imagine that vending machines. That's pretty. You don't really think about that.
Yeah.
Because you don't. I've seen cupcakes in the vending machine. Now you have eyelashes in the vending machine. You need to put drawers in the vending machine because if you're out and you mess up your drawers, you should be able to buy new drawers in the vending machine. That'd be great. And they should show the COVID shot in the vending machine. They probably will show the COVID shot in the vending machine by the end of the year. I'm gonna be the first to do it. So I think that's great. And what would you say? How much does it take to break even on the vending machine? Because you got to pay $400 a month plus your product. Because let's say you're selling candy, and you're spending $400 a month. You're selling eyelashes at 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge difference to break even.
Yeah.
So how do you figure out? Okay, when am I breaking even? When I make a profit? Do you know how many eyelashes you have to sell to break even and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me to break even, I would have to sell 700.
700 eyelashes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then before you got into the business, did you kind of go like say, study the market and see are eyelashes selling or not, or
yeah?
How did you go about that?
So typically a person would get their eyelashes from a hair store. That's like the most popular place. So I went into a lot of hair stores to see what eyelashes were selling the most, what the costs were, and how accessible was it as far as how long is the hair store open. My sister, she loves eyelashes and she always buys them from the hair store. So I always look to see which ones were she buying, the length, the curl. So that was another thing.
Nice. Man, that's amazing. So before we wrap up today, where do you see your business in 5 years? Where do you see things going besides, vending machines and online? Where do you see the beauty industry going?
So in 5 years, I hope to have like a whole a la carte of beauty. I want to eventually come out with a lip gloss line that's incorporated in my beauty. Hopefully, maybe a small storefront that just kind of sell everything that I have on my website and in the vending machine. So I'm hoping to have like a semi big business, that just sells everything that I have.
Nice. And where can people find you at if they're looking to get some eyelashes online or in their your vending machine? If they're in the Tampa area, where can they find your eyelash machine?
Yes, so you can find my eyelashes on my Instagram at NyLiBeautyco, or you can go onto my website at www.NyLiBeautyco. And if you're in the Tampa area or St. Petersburg, I do have my vending machine at Tyrone Square Mall in the food court. So you can find it there.
Nice. Okay, so Nile. Hold on, I spelled that wrong. Can you repeat that one more time?
Nylie Beauty Co.
Nylie Beauty Co. Yeah, I've got a
Yes.
tongue twister. Tongue is lazy. The NyLiBeautyco.com. So if you're looking for eyelashes, you want to look good all summer because summer times come up. We're back out. Get your eyelashes from Beauty Nylie Beautyco. Men and women, because men apparently wear eyelashes too. So hey,
You can buy them for your girl.
you can buy them for your girl,
Yes.
right? If your girl's eyelashes are kind of slim and you just want to get, because I see the ostrich eyelashes are very popular now. This you see women who have birds just land on their eyelashes. I think that's dangerous, especially if you're driving with. That's your business. So hey, if you have any questions about financial literacy, if you want to know how to fix your credit, budget better, go to stressmoneyless.com where you can get consulting and learn for some courses. Also, thank our sponsor, Cheap Not Broke. It's a lifestyle. Why not be cheap? Because you'll never be broke. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Malcolm Hall on the Cheap Champ. Until next time, we thank our guest, Nyesha from NyLiBeautyco, and we'll see you next week. Thank you and take care.